Dillin Thomas is about to go homeless. So if you look up Dillin Thomas, what you do not find is Dillin Thomas. What you will find is a bunch of criticism commentary videos on him. But basically, he was one of the many Christian YouTubers of the era, you know, people that documented Christian and made fun of him.
Today's quickie discussion carries on the trend that we have been doing for the last couple episodes, that being characters that Christian has stolen. Today's character is Jigglyami.
Okay, so you know, he just grabs a Wikipedia Christian article and reads it. That's the whole video. I used to watch the whole Christian universe a lot back in the day. I thought it was funny. Then it became very dark very fast, and we had to put a stop to that. But today we are not talking about that. Today we are talking about Dillin himself. So after Christian went to jail, Dillin figured out that he was not gonna get any more views about his Christian videos because he was gone. He tried to branch out with content, failed tremendously for many reasons, and after that he basically started getting on slap fights with pretty much anybody that he used to work with or collab with. We don't know exactly why. Some people theorize that he's doing it for attention. Some people theorize that he was just too far gone. It might be a little of both, as you're gonna see in a minute here. So basically, like, his main collaborator at the time, almost, Rogue Internet Man, you may have heard of him. He's like a respected commentary channel, like a really cool guy. They go on a Discord quote unquote debate, and this is the last time they spoke.
I didn't spurg out on you. I didn't freak out on you.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going.
Yeah,
to
that's
go.
why you raised your voice. Go ahead and cry, Dillin.
I didn't raise.
Have
my
fun,
voice,
Dillin.
Rogue.
Have fun in fucking
Okay.
Tulsa.
Okay, I
Don't
am
cry
having
about
fun.
it. Alrighty, so he was done with that.
He even went as far as to accuse a guy that he did collaborations with of being a predator.
And you will understand why I've spent a whole week calling out Jesse Pajamas. Because I do believe that he's a threat. I do believe that he's a... And I do believe that he needs to be talked about. Because I don't want people forgetting that this did happen.
And one funny part about this whole detail, I think the tweets are lost to time, but he said something in the likes of, I didn't want to talk about this sooner because I worked with him. Like, I have known for a while that he was doing this, and he was still collaborating and making videos with somebody that, according to him, in his words, is a predator. You know how that makes him look very poorly, if that is true, so people figured out that he was probably not saying the truth. I don't know the whole story about that guy, honestly. I don't even know who he is. For all I know, he could be, but like the fact that he didn't even talk about it, he was okay with it until they had a falling out is a little concerning. Anyway, after this whole debacle happens and he burned every bridge possible and his channel started dying really fast, Dillin decided to disappear off the internet. We didn't hear about him for quite a while. He was in a dire financial situation because his YouTube channel was his entire income at that point. Because of him being a high school dropout with no work experience in half a decade at that point, it was pretty hard for him to get a job apparently. But don't worry, because 7 months ago we get a video from him again saying that he's coming back as a hobby and he got a normal job and everything is fine.
And I decided that I wanted to bring back this channel and try to make it work. Now, I know I've been gone for a while. A lot of personal stuff happened in my life. A lot of changes happened in my life. And those changes made me really unstable, and I felt that it was best for me to leave. I think that it was extremely valid for everyone who called me out. It was extremely valid for everyone who made videos on me, everyone who was on forums talking about me. I always tried to hold people accountable, so when I had my issues, they held me accountable. I have since gone to therapy. I've gotten the medications I needed to mellow out, as you can tell by my voice, hopefully. And after spending half a year away from this channel, I feel like it's time to come back and do the usual shtick. Everyone is expecting Sonichu stuff, so I'm just gonna say it now before we really get into this video. we are going to be doing Sonichu stuff again.
Okay, so like that girl that you're seeing on the drawing right there, that's his girlfriend. Apparently, in the interim of this whole situation, he got a new girlfriend that was running the channel and doing most of the editing and so forth. I want to give a little side note here. This man is broke. This man has no job. This man is shorter than me, and I am a fairly tiny man. I am not even gonna show you how he looks like, and he had a girlfriend, okay? So what's your excuse? What's your excuse, what's your excuse? Anyway, one of the reasons that he came back and he started making videos again is that a certain forum that talked about Christian a lot went down for a long time. I am not gonna name that thing because it's gonna get me in trouble. You know which one I'm talking about? By the way, I got some screenshots of some tweets from that certain website. They changed the .net to .st, but it is great research material, so thanks for being up again, I guess. So 4 weeks ago, Dillin makes a post saying that he is not gonna pursue this channel any longer. He decided to quit the channel with his girlfriend and whatnot, and he thanks everybody for supporting him, and that would be the end of it. You know, he had a decaying channel and he just saw that it wasn't working out for him anymore and he moved on, you know. Good decision, no harm done, nothing wrong with it. Okay, then he comes back this week. I got this screenshot from that website that I mentioned because I seen this in my feed, but I tried to look for it and it's gone now. So I believe 4 or 5 days ago he posted that his headphones broke and he wanted to ask people for money to get new headphones, which is a little weird because he said he had a job now and everything was going fine. A lot of suspicion started going over it, but that's not the end of it. As it goes with Dillin, tragedy strikes twice in a row in the same place and everything like that, okay? Because we get this bit of news. Recently, I have been having troubles with my mental health, and this has caused issues with the people I am living with. They want me out ASAP, and I do not have the funds due to the ongoing mental episodes I have been struggling with that I have been treated for. I have started a fundraiser if you want me to help me out and get a place until I can figure this out. I have checked that fundraiser, and the fundraiser is set at $600, which is a little crazy. Like $600 is like what I would pay for renting a city in my third world crap hole country. I don't know what place you can get in Oklahoma for $600. That place is a lot cheaper than I thought. That is not the strange part. This is the strange part. Out of the $600 goal, he has raised the totality of $5. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a Dillin Thomas comeback very soon. He seems to be going through a very rough time. This is not the first time he was asking for money. Like one point I remember, and he deleted this one too, so I couldn't find this one. But he said he was out of gas in the middle of nowhere and needed like $20 on PayPal to get himself out of where he was. I didn't even know you could pay a gas station with PayPal, but apparently you can. He even decided to make an emergency stream. Yes, he called it an emergency stream.
I'm going to be doing a fundraising stream today. Sorry, I'm kind of out of it right now. So if you guys want to help me move out, then you can donate to the GoFundMe. Basically, the whole thing with the whole emergency is that I've been having struggles with mental health recently, and I can't really stay where I'm living at right now. That's kind of why I'm sounding a bit manic right now. I can't really go fully in depth about what's been going on mentally. I do plan on doing a whole video about that later. But for right now, I'm just going to be doing a stream and drawing a bit. So hopefully you guys will be fine with that. I think that could be fun.
He was making like a Sonichu ripoff drawing and stuff, which has some satirical value. It is funny a little, I guess, but like so him being incapable of recognizing the irony that he's selling like crappy drawings for money when he made fun of Christian for 5 years for selling crappy drawings for money is a little something. I used to say in my old channel a lot that usually the biggest trolls of a lol cow resemble the lol cow in some way. I don't know if you want to call it projection or what it is, but it is a real phenomena. The biggest Wings of Redemption troll happened to be also morbidly obese. The biggest Alexsensual troll happened to also be a manic psychopath. with a whole array of inferiority complexes. And in this case, the biggest Christian critic, let's say, is a man that refuses to go to work and will do anything to get a quick buck, having zero social awareness in the process. So yeah, that's why I thought this video was very interesting. To be fair, I think to an extent the reason I am so obsessed with Alex Sensual is because I project myself on him a lot. I kinda share the same toxic relationship with World of Warcraft he does. So yeah, there you go. You can get on your armchair and think about that a little bit if you wanna analyze me. This is just a life lesson of what's gonna happen to you when you get really attached to internet cloud and you are willing to do pretty much anything to keep it and it doesn't work. This is what you get. You get a mental episode. I have seen it many times, okay? Commentary channels blow up because they say one topic and they talk about one topic and they feel corralled by their audience into talking about that one topic. I mean, I've been through that too. He said he was gonna get a job a year ago, and something tells me that if you are struggling to get $600 after being out in the workforce for a year, in a place that is apparently as cheap as that, because where the hell in America can you get a rent for $600? I think he never got a job. I think that he was hoping until the very last end that he was gonna make the channel work somehow. Let's look at his channel for a minute here. He was getting like some views, I guess, but like you cannot make a living of like 500 views a video, obviously. And like most YouTubers, it was all for nothing. Most people will fail. And if you have no backup plan and you are only right there banking on the success of a YouTube channel to see if you're gonna do something with your life, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna go cray-cray, you're gonna get kicked out, and it's not gonna be very good for you. That's a TLDR. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, join my Discord, don't be a Winnie Hat Jr. And I am gonna be dropping the GoFundMe of the guy. So if you wanna turn the $5 into $6, yeah, if you wanna make a big difference in this world, like maybe even $7 into the total out of the 600. If you wanna be a kind soul to him, I will leave the link in the description so you can do that. I am such a nice guy.